Let me ask with that because they brought the masked man, Rick Rude. I'm here. It's a new year. I'm gonna fuck with the franchise. Two things. One, why did he get involved in that particular angle with you guys? And two, why'd they have a mask on him? That voice is one of the most unmistakable voices. I mean, everybody knew the minute he went. I mean, he only got out like a syllable, and everybody knew it was.
What happened was he was injured in Japan wrestling Sting, and it was an insurance thing that he had because he was injured. He hurt his neck. Technically, he couldn't be on television, so he had to wear a mask. They brought him in for my comeback. So he came in to ECW because he left WCW because they let him go. He needed to work anyway. He didn't care. But Paul said this will be perfect to bring him in a good, make him a baby face versus the franchise. He can't work, but he'll manage me kind of. Like he was like my gimmick because if you watch the angle, he was in the ring and they were going over who's in the back that wants to kick Shane Douglas's ass, and Shane would go through everybody that he beat. And of course, I was the first one. He knew I was gone. He knew Pitbull 2 was gone. And he just kept going. But then once they hit my music, that's the biggest pop that building ever had, man. And that ain't no bullshit. That the building, the roof came off that building that night.
With Rude, and I know you're friends with Rude, and not a knock on him, but there was never going to be a match. There was no payoff. Why do you think Paul brought him in just because to say he had Rick Rude on TV?
He's talented motherfucker, man.
I liked him. I just it's like there's no
He did an
payoff,
angle
no
with
match.
Francine. He did an angle with Francine to get it on Shane. I mean, it just worked out. I mean, Paul had it in his mind. He could do a lot of things with Rick Rude. I was just fortunate enough that he used him with me and my partner, which I thought was great. I was so happy. It just made our angle so much better and bigger.
Do you think Do you think Paul hoped to have him longer?
Oh, I'm sure he did.
He wasn't there very long. What? Not even a year, I don't believe, was he? Before he went over to Vince, then right back to Bischoff.
Uh,
6, 7 months, maybe.
well, my angle lasted at least 8 months.
I said it would have been about a year then that he was there.
Yeah, because it took about 8 months for me to get back. They brought him in then, and then we were working. Me and Shane were just working that gimmick and just getting it over, getting it over, getting it over with promos. I mean, it had to be over a year